Hi Gemini, this is your May 12th through the 18th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in the spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the 5th spread, which will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Gemini. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Hierophant. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. And we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Aquarius. But you could be dealing with any Zodiac sign. It's a general reading. It's a pretty straightforward reading, I would say. Gemini, let's start from the beginning. The Page of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. This is how you are about to know this person or get to know this person, or maybe you've already met them. Right? The Page of Swords and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a Taurus major arcana card. We're still in Taurus birthday season. Yes, hang on a little more. Gemini, we're almost on your birthday season. Right? So hang tight. It's coming. But perhaps you already met this person at a Taurus birthday party, or you're about to be invited to a Taurus birthday party. Right? And it could be the birthday boy, the birthday girl, or maybe somebody who is inviting you to go with them. Right? It could be the person. At the same time, those two cards could be interpreted as maybe somebody who's like if you're in university, right? If maybe you're taking a class together with this person, right? Because the Hierophant could be a card of education. Right? Or the Hierophant is also a card of religion. So you could be going to the same church, temple, synagogue, whatever your religion is, right? Or maybe you're meeting this person through some kind of a religious organization. All right? So that could definitely be one of the scenarios here. And the Hierophant could be a card of a family. So maybe a family member will introduce you to somebody else, right? That still happens when parents introduce children to one another. You know, that still happens. The Hierophant could also be a card of like something formal and official, right? Something formal and official, and that could be absolutely anything. Maybe work, some formal official organization, what have you. Okay, so keep those scenarios in mind. This is how you've already met this person, or about to meet this person, right? The Page of Swords could be a card of somebody maybe keeping an eye on you, especially if you're in the same class together or something like that. The Page of Swords could be like a message, an invitation, all right? Maybe it's like an official dating site or something, right? That could also be another scenario. And then from that point on, it gets crystal clear. You know, it gets crystal clear. The Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. You know, the Six of Wands is a card of victory and success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself. It's a card of attention, right? So whoever is coming your way, you're going to be in the center of that person's universe. They want to have a victory with you. They want to win you over. The Nine of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups. Perhaps they're going to invite you somewhere. Right? The Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, by the way. The Star right next to the deck is another wish come true card. Maybe you or each other's wish come true. If somebody's playing a matchmaker, maybe they know what they're doing, right? Maybe they know that both of you will be a perfect match, right? But yeah, the Nine of Cups, in some tarot decks and the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating and socializing. So maybe you're going to some kind of an event this week. And the Page of Cups, this is them being super nice, super sweet with you, because the Page of Cups could simply be a card of an invitation, but if that page will play out at that event, it's just them being super sweet with you. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card, right? It's a card of when two people are on the same page, both people feeling the same way towards one another. The Knight of Pentacles could be an earth sign you're dealing with. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo in particular, by the way. But there's also, the Knight of Pentacles is all about making solid long-term plans together, right? Or buying something together. Because the Knight of Pentacles is all about, it's like a very grounded, very serious, down-to-earth, financially abundant knight, all right? And the star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius, but it's also a card of a wish come true, just like the Nine of Cups. Okay? The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It is a card of a waiting. It is a card of a commitment. It is a card of a marriage. Some people call it the 1111 card. So technically, you have two marriage cards on the table, right? The Hierophant could also be a card of marriage, right? And so can be the Four of Wands. So the only mystery to this reading is the Page of Swords clarified by the Hierophant, like how you know this person or how you will know this person. How are you going to get introduced? Okay, and I think I gave you as many scenarios as I could. If it plays out in some other way, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know anyway how those two cards play out. I really want to know. All right? Really happy for you, Gemini. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Gemini, this spread is for you. We have the Magician, the Three of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Six of Wands. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I love saying the Lovers for some reason. I'm a Gemini myself, as some of you may already know. This is our card. The Lovers and the Magician, by the way, both are our cards, right? Gemini cards. The Magician is shared between Gemini and Virgo, so maybe you're dealing with a Virgo or perhaps with another Gemini. Anyway, what's going on here? I was a little skeptical about the Six of Swords. That's why I clarified all these cards that I clarified. The thing is, if we look at the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords, right? The first three cards that came out were the Magician, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Swords. If you look at the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords, we're looking at people's backs, right? They're not facing us. We're looking at their backs, right? In the Three of Wands, we're looking at the person's back, and the Six of Swords, we're looking at three people's backs, right? So, but I don't think you guys are like moving away from one another. No, it doesn't feel this way. Okay, since there are actually more than one person in the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory and success. So maybe you guys are moving or getting ready to move. All of you. The two of you or the whole family. Or maybe you're getting ready to go on vacation. Alright? Or maybe, yeah, moving or relocation. There's definitely travel coming up. Or maybe you're deciding on to buy a particular type of a vehicle. Maybe you're deciding on a make and model, right? Because the Chariot, clarified the once, it could be a card of a transportation. And it's also a card of a trip, going somewhere, or moving on, moving forward. Alright, the Chariot is also a card of victory and success, and so is the Six of Wands, right? Both the Chariot and the Six of Wands are victory and success cards. Maybe overcoming something. Perhaps that's what's going on. You're overcoming something as a unit, as a family. The Magician, the first card that came out, like I said, it could be you, it could be a Virgo you're dealing with. The Magician is a card of manifestation and taking action, right? And action. And once the Magician plays out, the rest of the spread unfolds. The rest of it happens. And the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, again, that's you. Perhaps you're waiting for the Gemini season, for your birthday season, which is right around the corner. Our birthday season is right around the corner, right? Perhaps that's what's going on here. Maybe you're planning a birthday trip, birthday vacation, or something like that. The Lovers is also a card of a choice, right? So maybe you're making some kind of a choice. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody wants to get back together with you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Four of Wands, the Lovers, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Hierophant. And we have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, Gemini, I don't know what to tell you. You know, the first spread, the new love spread, was great, was awesome. I liked it. This spread is actually better. Okay? I don't know why the two of you broke up. Maybe it just never got off the ground between the two of you. Maybe it's not an ex. Maybe it's just somebody from your past. But this spread has three marriage cards, right? 3. Okay, we have 6 cards on the table. Half of them are marriage cards. This reading, this spread starts with a marriage card, the 4 wands, and it ends with a marriage card, the Hierophant, clarifying that Knight of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, we have that 3rd marriage card. Okay? Yeah. And the lovers, the second card from the left, that's you, that's your major arcana card, right? Unless you're dealing with another Gemini. Okay? The lovers is a card of a choice. The lovers is a card of when 2 people are in love. Right? It's a twin flame connection card, by the way. Right? The Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant. The Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant is a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We're still in Taurus birthday season, as you know. But the Hierophant is a card of a marriage. It is a very traditional, religious, educational, spiritual card. Right? The Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn you're dealing with. But the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, grounded, financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles here. Right? The Ace of Pentacles, you know, it's the most serious ace out of all 4 aces, if you ask me. I don't mean to belittle other aces, but the Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a marriage proposal card. The Ace of Pentacles changes lives. You know, it could be a ticket to new life. And the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, yeah, rock solid commitment of marriage. And it's also a card of financial abundance. It's a card of like property, real estate, you know, that type of deal. So yeah, let me know if this is an ex or just somebody from your past, but you guys are definitely, it's like marriage. This spread is 2 people getting married. That's what this spread is. Not necessarily this week, but this reading right here, this spread is about 2 people getting married. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, if I ever wanted a financial spread for myself, it would probably look similar to this, Gemini. It really would. Right? This spread is about buying a home, right? This spread is about maybe renovating a home. This spread is about investing money into something, right? This is a really good financial spread, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands as the cherry on top. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory and success, being recognized, being awarded, rewarded, feeling good about yourself. It's a card of being in the center of attention, winning, you know, what have you. The Knight and the Page of Pentacles, it could be money coming your way, or it could be money outgoing, but in this case, you're investing into something. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles could be a huge chunk of change. The Page of Pentacles, say you're getting like a structured payment, and perhaps the Page of Pentacles is the first payment. Or if you're putting a down payment on a house, the Page of Pentacles could be the initial, the down payment, right? Or the Page of Pentacles could be paperwork, right? The 10 of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of a family commitment, marriage, but it's also a card of a lot of money, financial abundance, and it's also a card of real estate, an actual property. All right, so this is money coming in. You're going to be raking it in, or maybe you're making an investment or you're purchasing something. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Queen of Wands, the Sun, the King of Swords, and the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, Gemini, this could be directly or indirectly related to you. Okay, we do have this King of Swords. So in scenario number 1, you're the King of Swords here, Gemini. All right, and in this scenario, I'm probably connecting with a masculine or male Gemini. All right. So in this scenario, you and this Queen of Wands are going to be really, really happy. Perhaps you're already happy with this person. If you're not, if you don't know who this is, maybe you guys will be meeting this week, or you'll be, clarifying a thing or two, right? What's interesting about this reading is the Sun in between the King and the Queen, right? The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with. The Queen of Wands could also be a Leo. So if you are dealing with a Leo, this person is in this reading twice. All right, so this is just simply a way of the universe to say, yes, you're dealing with this Leo. If this person is not a Leo, but maybe a Sagittarius or Aries, then the Sun is all about happiness. You know, it's the happiest card in the deck, and it's also a card of clarity. And whatever that clarity is, I think it's going to be something good and positive. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true and satisfaction and fulfillment. Okay, in scenario number 2, perhaps you're dealing with this King of Swords and maybe you are embracing the energy of the Queen of Wands. All right, and then everything I just said about in the first scenario still is applicable here. Clarity, happiness, satisfaction, wish come true. If this is indirectly related to you, Gemini, right, then those two, the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, are some other couple, some other people. But I don't see you being sad about what's going on between those two. I don't see that. I don't see it as bad news for you. I see it as perhaps you're just going to be happy for those two. Okay? Yeah. All right, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week, Gemini. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.